Hey everybody, welcome to MT Guitar. Thanks for joining us today. We're doing Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton, a request from a subscriber. And it's just one of those guitar melodies that's so memorable and catchy. I would put it between beginner and intermediate, accessible for any level, because as a fingerstyle lesson, the part is quite predictable, meaning the bass line is very consistent, and the chords are all chords that are fairly open. So I recommend you check it out and add it to your repertoire of fingerstyle guitar. It was performed on a nylon string guitar, but you're welcome to do it on acoustic. And it also appeared on Eric Clapton's famous Unplugged album. So check that out as well. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell and check out the Patreon. There's going to be a tab for this, and I really appreciate your support. So with that, let's get started on this lesson and zoom in. Alright, so we're in standard tuning in the key of A. We're going to go note for note through this here. And remember that you want to have your thumb generally on the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings of the right hand here, and the fingers on the first 3 strings. So index on the 3rd string, middle on the 2nd string, ring on the 1st string. And that's a good general rule. Of course, there's times when you want to not do that, including when you're doing single note runs, and you're alternating between the index and middle, or when you're doing things where you're actually using your fingers on the bass. Rules are meant to be broken, but I think it's a good starting place, right? So we have this famous intro here, which is actually the verse. We're going to go O2 on the bass, hammer on, and then 5th string open. So it's leading into the A there. E, F sharp, A. Then you bar a A chord, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. Okay, and hit the 3rd string, then 2nd string. Okay, now we add a little embellishment here. O to O, 3rd string, and then when we hit the 2nd string, let's do a hammer on and pull off on the 3rd fret. And then back to 3rd string. Last time. Good. Now we go to a E over G sharp, which is basically D over F sharp 2 frets up. So it's 4th fret, 6th string, and then 5th and 4th are not played, and we go to 3rd string, 4th fret, 2nd string, 5th fret. And we hit the 6th, 3rd, and 2nd strings with the right hand. So you're going to hit it once, and then bass again. So 6th, 3rd, and 2nd together, then 6th string, then 2nd and 3rd. Okay, then F sharp minor 7, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And it's going to be 2nd and 3rd strings with the fingers and 6th string with the bass. And then you hit the bass twice. Then the 2nd and 3rd string. And then bass. So we're getting the rhythm of the bass going here. Let's try all that nice and slow. Bass, chord, bass, bass, chord, bass. Bass, bass, chord, bass. See? That's, and if you watch Eric Clapton play this live, you can see that very clearly. I recommend you do that on YouTube. Check out some of his live videos. Playing this where he's just doing that, it's just a very predictable bass, which actually will help you to keep the beat. And after that, we go to E over A. So then you just release the bar and go to 2nd fret, 3rd and 2nd strings, and 6th string bass. And you do the same pattern, which is bass and chord, or 6th and 3rd, 2nd strings together, bass, chord, bass. By chord, I mean 2nd and 3rd strings, right? So from here, here's the E over A, bass, chord, bass. All right. Hopefully you're getting the idea here. This is going to continue, this picking pattern. Now we go to D over F sharp, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd string, and you go bass and chord together, bass, chord, bass. Now we release the first finger to make it open E string. Same pattern, except we go to first fret, third string. So, and then we resolve to an A. Bass and chord, bass, chord, bass, bass and chord, bass, chord, bass. So let's do the whole intro. That's the actual entire intro besides the fill, which I'll show you in a sec here. Ready? Nice and slow. Bass, bass, chord, bass, 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 chord, bass. Here we go. Okay, then we start over with the verse, and it's basically the same. So that's going to be a lot of the song right there. So why don't we, since it's so important, why don't we cover this one more time? If that was a little fast for you, let's do it a little slower. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Bass, bass, chord. Here's the E. A over E. D over F sharp. Okay, good. Now we start the verse, repeat everything for a while. All the same, but now instead of dropping the index and keeping everything here, we move to A. So we move to second fret, second string, second fret, third string, and go sixth string open. And we go bass, bass, chord, bass, and then we go to an E chord, and we do a hammer on the first fret, third string, like a little grace note. So that's going to be same string, second and third and sixth, and we go hammer. But when we do the chord the second time, we want to hit the first string as well. First three strings. And then bass. Then second fret, second and third strings, bass. Third and fourth fret, second and third strings, bass. And then the bass with the hammer onto the second fret for the A. Okay, that's the first phrase. So let's do that from here. Would you know my name? D over F sharp. F, go to the A, saw you to the E. Second fret, third fret. Then we repeat. Now we go to the bridge. All right, so hopefully that is clear. At least you know how to practice it. You can rewind it to get it down. Before we go to the bridge, though, let's cover a fill. Actually, two fills. If you're a little more advanced or you're ready for this, this is fun to add in. So from the verse, actually, it starts in the intro. So let's do the intro again, and I'm going to put in this fill now and teach it to you. So that's happening while the F sharp minor is happening and the A over E over the intro. So that's going to be 5th fret, first two strings, slide up to 7th fret, back to 5, and then you go 5th and 4th fret, 2nd and 3rd strings, up 2 frets, down. So then 2nd fret, 2nd and 3rd strings. Now 5 and 4, but with your 3rd and 4th fingers. And then land on the D over F sharp. And you're back into the song. So let's do it with the song, with the intro, so that you can play it leading up to it. Ready? Back into the chords. So, tricky, but something to work towards. There's another fill that really only happens in the unplugged version. When the verse starts. Okay, so if you want to do that, it's 2 on the first string, 4, 5, 4, 2, 5 on the second string, land on the D over F sharp. Okay, so let's do that. Here we go. You can play the E bass here, and then D over F sharp. If I saw, a little fancy fill there, kind of nice to throw in. Now we've made it to the chorus at the end of the verse, which is 2 phrases of this. Would it be? Here's the second phrase. Let's just get there. If I saw you in heaven. Okay, here's the chorus. We were there, and then we hit F sharp minor 7, really. So 2nd and 3rd strings and 6th string, and same picking pattern: bass and chord, bass, chord, bass. Hopefully you've got that by now. Twice be strong. Now 1st fret 6th string, 1st fret 3rd string, 2nd fret 2nd string. This is a C sharp over F. Same picking pattern. Really nice chord there. Then we go to an A7 over E, believe it or not. So we just lift the 1st and 2nd fingers, open 6th string, open 3rd string, 2nd fret, 2nd string. Same picking pattern. So before we go on, let's cover that from the F sharp minor 7. Ready? I must be strong and carry on. Okay, now an F sharp 7, and we hammer on to the 3rd fret. So here's an F sharp 7, 2, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. But we're gonna 2nd and 3rd and 6th like always, but we're gonna hammer onto the 3rd fret, 3rd string. Okay, same picking pattern, just once. Now we hit 4th fret, 3rd string, and 6th fret, 6th string together. Then bass, 2nd fret, 2nd string, and bass. And then hit it again, but hammer on. You hit it with the 5th string this time. It's a B minor. So that's kind of a little tricky. So, okay, bass and 3rd, bass, 2nd string, bass, and then 5th and 2nd together. See? Do a B minor 7 there, 2, 4, 2, 3, and you're actually going to do all 3 fingers now. So 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string with the thumb on the 5th string, bass, chord, bass, 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 chord, bass, and then you just play an E bass now, and then 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings together, twice, bass, chord. So definitely a lot to deal with there. Let's cover from the F sharp 7, from this part. Okay, ready? 'Cause I know bass chord here in heaven. All right. Okay, let's cover the entire chorus there. Ready? Release the fingers, and here's the F sharp 7. 'Cause I know it will E. Here in heaven, back to the intro. This is the intro. Just the same as the intro. more section to cover. So I know that chorus can be a little tricky with the F sharp 7. So that's something that you might have to isolate more than everything else. After the intro repeats at the sort of, it's like an interlude at that point after the chorus, we go to a bridge. So after this, this is the end of the interlude. A for 2 bars. Now, sorry, for 1 bar actually. Now we go to the bridge. So it's O2 5th string, hammer on, and then 3rd fret. And you hit the 3rd fret with the chord. So C chord, 2nd and 3rd strings, thumb and that as well. Same picking pattern. So the picking pattern continues, all right? So let's just assume that. C, now G over B, 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, 2nd string. Now we anticipate the A bass. And then there's an A minor 7 with the same picking pattern. So all that's changing there is you're just going to the A bass a little earlier. So, ready? Now we go to D over F sharp. Same pattern on the right hand. G, keep the 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. D over F sharp. Same pattern. E minor 7, keep the 3rd finger on the 2nd string. Same pattern. And then D, and you only have time for 2 basses, and then G, 2 basses. Okay, let's do that from the beginning here. Oops, sorry. Everything. This is all the same until this, instead of E minor 7, we go to an E chord with the grace note, hammer on. And we do the same thing as the intro. That's the last section. Okay? So that last part that's different there is just going to the E like this. Beg and please, which you've learned already. Now on the solo, it's the verse, but you would delay the G over E sharp here. Do that little syncopation. Okay? And then it's just this beautiful slide solo over that progression. So, believe it or not, you've learned it all. That's why this could be considered even beginner, because if you spend time at it, there's nothing that's technically too challenging. And that's something that Eric Clapton did a great job at, just making a nice arrangement without getting too crazy, which is actually a skill in its own. So, enjoy this, and let me know if there's any questions. All right, well done, everybody. So, definitely a classic and a good one to have in your belt. Go ahead and subscribe to MT Guitar. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well. I really appreciate it. And looking forward to next lesson. Remember to play a lot and have fun. Bye.